Welcome again to Rebero School Management System. In the previous course, we learned how to create batches and courses. Today we're going to cover over how to assign specific and create specific subjects aimed to be attached to a specific class or batch. So, like the way we used to access the batch and courses. Still here we are going to go through settings. So we go to settings, and then because last time we were using manage course and batch and we already created courses and batch, if I can remind you, you remember we created S1 and we integrated the batches within course 1. So now we are going to see how to create and manage subjects through which exist into individual batches. So we come and click on manage subjects. So here you see select a batch. So we will need to select which paths are we going to create those subjects to. So we have, of course, we have batch S1 term 1 2016. So here let me explain a little bit over abnormal subject and new elective group. So you remember we have principal subjects by which each school and each institution goes about or selects to be, to take it as a principal subject. Let's say for people who are doing mathematics, physics, and chemistry, their principal subjects will be mathematics, physics, and chemistry. And then they will have GDP or general paper as an elective group subject. So something could be optional or not optional, but actually it's not the way it's supposed to be to the normal subject. Normal subjects are to be regarded as principal subjects. So now we are going for add normal subject. So we choose that type of name. Let's say we have physics. Physics. And then the code for physics, we would call it P. Or let's use two names so that it'd be much more easier. Two letters. We have PH. And the maximum weekly classes, let's say we have 5. And then if this subject has no exam, yes, we can choose and we click no exam. But of course, this is a principal subject, it's a normal subject, so we don't have to select this, we go and save. So that means in batch senior 1, term 1 2016 we have physics. Let's go and add one more subject. We do add normal subject. So the same thing, let's say we have chemistry and the code of chemistry would be CH. The same 5 weekly classes, so we go for save. Let's add one more. Let's say we add biology and the code would be bio. On the max, let's say 4, and we do save. So let's take a look now. You see, for the normal subjects, we have physics, we have chemistry, we have biology, and then these, like we always say, these are the principal subjects. It's a must. It's a must that these students must be doing these subjects in this particular batch of 2016 term 1, S1. Remember, S1 is regarded as a course and term 1, 2016 is regarded as a batch. So let's look for the new elective group. This is that type of subject or course that is not compulsory or is not regarded to be that way to in need. Okay, fine. So we'll need to go back so that we set down this one. So that means we need to go, let me refresh my page. Like the way you saw, we going for elective groups. Remember, let's go back where we started from. Let's go to batch term 2016. We need to go to manage subjects, settings, manage subjects. Sorry, computer is freezing, so I need to refresh. So I need to select the batch, senior 1, term 1, 2016. I go for new elective group. So you see, there's where I can search for the name, but of course I'm going to create new, so I go for new. So I write the name that stands for all those subjects. Let's say I have languages in protocols. There'll be many. We go for save. So now I'm going to edit in languages. That means in term 1 2016 for senior 1, they must be doing physics, chemistry, and biology. However, they must do the languages as an option subject. So in languages, it may include different languages or different subjects into this optional subject they're taking. So okay, then I'll have to click on language, and I click on add, and add that particular name. Let's say they have to learn Spanish language, and the code may be SP. Weekly classes, of course, they have to be less 2, and save. Remember, we said it would be a bunch of languages, and we could add one more language. We could say they have to learn French as an option subject, so they call BFR, and the maximum classes maybe 3, and we do save. Okay, fine. Now you see in 2 elective groups we have languages as a part of an option subject that is not that way 2 comparatively is not regarded as the principal subject. And remember, this belongs into batch term 2016 term 1, which belongs also into class or courses senior 1. So we could go back to senior 1. In senior 1, you can see we have term 1, term 2, and term 3. Let's see what we have in term 1. Always remember, if we had students applied and registered, we could be seeing them in here, the name and admission number, but so far we don't have any. So what we have now, we have subjects that are being assigned to this batch term 1. So we have normal subjects as physics, chemistry, and biology, and we have elective groups of subjects that are belonging under languages, which are Spanish and French. Remember, we could add more as we can. We are limited with the number of subjects and the number of elective subjects that could be taken by a particular batch. So today, I think this is what we have for subjects and for batches. Hope you enjoy the courses.